my deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathies.
If you're running your business and you have more than 2 bank accounts, you might have a problem. Want to know how many bank accounts a $5 million business has? A business that can run on its own without any involvement from the owner because it has enough resources to keep itself pushing along into infinity. You might assume, $5 million, that's a big business. There's a lot going on. They probably have a couple different accounts that they're moving things through, and there's probably a few that they're using, at least maybe 5, 10, or maybe they're trying to get the FDIC deposit insurance up to $250,000 and they're using 20 different bank accounts in order to cover their $5 million. The best, most operationally efficient businesses that I've seen doing millions of dollars in revenue have 2 bank accounts. Obviously, it goes without saying that we need a business account and a personal account so that you're not mixing your business finances. But as things grow, you're gonna see advertisements and exciting offers from people like Amex and Chase and Wells Fargo about how if you open 5 different bank accounts with them, you could get $1,000. And you might read books like Profit First by Mike Michalowicz, who talks about how business owners should take out profit from their business before anything else so that they get that sweet, sweet dopamine rush of running a business and being successful. And you might start to think, oh man, I need a separate bank account. I need one for my checking account, I need a savings account, I need one for taxes, I need one for operating expenses, I need one for granny's savings, I need one for my retirement, for my businesses, and I need one for my 401k contributions, I need one for my health insurance, and it just keeps building on and on. But the truth is, the more bank accounts that you have, the more spread thin your money is and the more complex your financial operations become. There's a fascinating thing that happens when we humans like to think about money. We begin to kind of earmark things in our minds about where this money should go once it's been generated. And this happens for business owners too. People start thinking, well, if I had an extra $20,000 in profit, I could reinvest that into the business and hire a new employee and start doing all these things and yada, yada, yada. So in your brain, you start to set aside that 20 grand and think about it in terms of the amount of money that you could use in the future to grow your business. And as your business grows, things come up, you have unexpected expenses, you have things that you need to pay for, your business starts to mature, and all of a sudden that 20 grand is gone.
And it's gone.
So we start to make up these complexities in our businesses financially about, oh, you know what? I need a separate account for my taxes, and I need a separate account for my retirement contributions at the end of the year. You know what? It would be good to have a separate account just for some savings for hiring a new employee. And also, if I could have another account to maybe save just for the business's profit that I could take out at the end of the year, that might be good too. But what ends up happening is that your accountant starts to hate you because they have to do 15 different bank reconciliations every single month. It's far more difficult for you as the business owner to start managing this cash flow when you have to pull it from certain different bank accounts. If you have 10, 15 sources of money, you have to combine all of those at one point in order to spend it. So how many bank accounts does your business really need? Well, in my opinion, it's 2. The most successful businesses that I've seen, they have 2 bank accounts. But it's not the number of bank accounts that are making businesses successful. Instead, it's how they're thinking about their money, how they're managing things in the first place. The most successful businesses that I've seen are ones that invest in their accounting and their understanding of their finances. They're people who seek to understand why their finances are the way they are, to unpack the story behind how they got to this financial position. Typically, the most successful businesses are people that have found out ways to build systems and processes and make things incredibly simple in their business so that anybody can come and pick it up and continue to run it. Having extremely simple systems and processes financially, operationally, when it comes to sales or marketing or even the product that you're selling, it allows anybody in your business to be successful. So what are the two bank accounts that most every business should be using, and why should we only use two of them? Well, every business has operational expenses. You have things that you need to pay for the business to continue running. These are people's salaries, their health benefits, the softwares that they're using, the costs of goods that you're using to manufacture products. It's all of these operational costs that you need to actually have a business. And all of this operational information should be clearly handled and communicated through excellent accounting so that the business owner, the management team, whoever is guiding the ship can clearly make decisions. Centralizing all of your financial data allows you to make things extremely clear and concise. You don't have money coming in from all these different sources that you have to figure out how to transfer manually and do all these different things. It's all in one place.
Totally unrelated meme break. Totally unrelated meme break.
From an accounting perspective, this is the simplest way to go. Having all of your operational expenses come out of one account makes things so incredibly easy to track. Generally, we should have at least 3 months of operating expenses in your operating account so that you have enough cash flow to last you a couple uncertain months, or if sales go down or any kind of emergencies happen. 3 months of cash flow allows you to have the runway to do anything in your business in case an emergency happens. It allows you to make sure that you have enough operating capital if you have a big expenditure that you have to use all of a sudden, or it just allows you to afford that peace of mind that you're looking for as a business owner. The second account that you need to have as a business owner is a savings account. This could be where you put your profit or your tax savings or even your savings for hiring a new employee or buying a new piece of equipment, whatever it is. This is money that you're specifically not touching. It can be stored in a money market account so that you can get more interest on it, or even just a high yield savings account, whatever it might be. It's money that is being stowed away for a future purpose. The point is that this savings account operates as a savings account only. No expenses come out of it. Money only goes into or out of it when it's necessary. Maybe 1 or 2 times a year, or maybe every month when you want to transfer some profit from the operational account into the savings account. Keeping things this simple allows your business to avoid mistakes. It allows you to manage your cash better since you're not transferring things all around, and it allows things to be extremely clear and concise when it comes to managing your business's finances. You'll also make your accountant happy, and that's really the thing that matters the most. So if you're a business with more than 2 bank accounts, really just ask yourself why. Because chances are you probably don't need more than 2. And if you think you do, well, you should talk to a better bookkeeper. That's all I got for you today on NGMI. It was a quick one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't before, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye. The best, most operationally efficient businesses that I've seen have $5